So NBA 2K24 My Team is about building the best team and winning games, right? Well, not really. In my opinion, there are a lot of different ways to experience this game, and we're going to be showing 3 different perspectives here, and we're going to be ranking them as well. And we're going to be showing off the $0 experience, the $150 experience, and the $1,000 mega bucks My Team experience right here. And first of all, we're going to be talking about the $0 experience right here. And if you guys are wondering where the cards I'm picking from, it was in the video that you guys will be seeing playing behind me. We built a squad in 3 hours. And heck, it had the locker code. The locker code's still there for Christmas. We could have had some tokens in that squad, but we built a squad in 3 hours, and we ended up playing a couple of games online, a couple of games of stuff, and we eventually built a squad via agendas, online play, locker codes, and our team, I feel like it can compete. So first of all, I'm going to go and play some TTO, which is one of the 2 main modes. There's 3v3s and there's 5v5s. So when it comes to free cards, cards you can get without spending money using, well, the free experience, you can tend to get a lot of budget cards. You can get better cards, like as you guys saw on the team, there are better cards, but for TTO, this is probably the best lineup that I could put together in those 3 hours.
So this lineup we're facing is really going to put to the test how good the budget squad is, whether or not they can compete in this mode.
Okay, so we're facing a very tough team right here. This is not going to be an easy one, and I haven't played this game in a couple of days, but still. Like, we still have the likes of it's not like Brandon Miller's not able to compete, especially if this is a weak player with these guys. Got him. Should be green. Get a shot. Let's go. Oh, I left him. I'm there, am I? Oh, I'm late. That was such a terrible risk. I didn't need to risk it there, though. I took the risk, but I didn't need to. I didn't press any buttons and he's ran out of bounds on a pop. Oh, this game's terrible sometimes. And by sometimes, I mean every time you bid it up. Great defense. You know what? Kobe's just Kobe. It's fine. France can guard Kobe. In this, Kobe's doing this to me? I can guard him with France. In general, can he guard him? Probably not. But if he's playing like that, it's a good shot to tie it up. Let's go. I tried. I pressed triangle. He's got clamps. He just ran through my body. I tried. It was just unlucky there. And now we're going to go and play a game of Unlimited with these guys right here. You can see an exceptional team. There's just one big problem, though. You can see the 37,000 salary. There's a huge issue when it comes to trying to play this game on a budget. And it's that you cannot really build a salary cap team. Because you can see every budget player is used a lot, so they're pushed way up in salary. Heck, like Nick Claxton is 600 more than Kareem. Jared Allen is way more than Kareem. All of these guys. Albert Şengün is the same as Kareem. I know I'm just mentioning Kareem, but that's to show how cheap it is if you can spend the money and you've been able to spend it throughout the year. But yeah, this team right here is elite in my opinion. You got Suggs, who is one of the 3 best point guards in the game. Jalen Green, who's an offensive beast. You got Franz Wagner, you got Alperen Şengün, you got Claxton. Claxton go toe-to-toe at any center. Şengün's a great power forward with the duo. And we got a bench of arguably the best defensive point guard in the game in Drew Holiday. Brandon Miller, one of the best offensive shooting guards in the game. Probably could arguably be number 2 after Kobe. Andrew Wiggins, an elite small forward wing. A great popper in Bob Pettit, and a nice big man in Jared Allen. If we need more shooting, we got free Jaren Jackson Jr. via locker code. And then Bilal Coulibaly and Dyson Daniels, 2 emeralds that can both hold their own with the best of the freaking best in this game right now. So a really good team, I think, in Unlimited, and I do think we can go out there and win with these guys. Why has he got Sasha Vujacic in his team with Wemby and Jabari Smith? I'm guessing he's got no bench. Like, that's just my game theory on this one. Is that he's got no bench. Wide open. You know what? I'll take that shot every possession. Burn him. Please, just burn. Sasha Vujacic, just run by him every single time. Run through his body. Good. Good job, Claxton. You fouled Wemby, but you know what? You're not going to foul PG. Why? You literally left him open. That's terrible defense by, I don't know which one it was that left him open, but one of you guys did. Doesn't matter, though. Because Jalen Green's going to be there for the dunk. All right, I should probably get Vujacic in the pick and rolls, but I'm cool with Şengün just burning Jabari Smith every single time. Got him. One more. Franz on the wing. There we go. Some nice ball movement right there. Vujicic was not a good idea for him to have in the game. Jalen Green, who's a decent player. Nothing special. But a decent player has 10 first quarter on him. All right, let's get him in. Dyson Daniels is currently playing 2. It's going to be Brandon Miller, who is better than Jalen Green. So I'll take that one. Let's run, Brandon Miller. They can't guard you. Are they even going to try? Nope. Wide open, Brandon Miller for 3. Easy. Come on. It's fine. Oh, yeah. If we can pull him. Oh, it's a wide open. What are you doing? At least I'll take the midi. You had a wide open dunk, Jared Allen. Why'd you run away from the basket? I got 1 attack left. And he's left Wiggins in the corner. I'll take that 3. I've given the duo a bit of a rest for a few minutes because Jalen Green is just going Jalen Green on them. It's a big shot by Dyson Daniels or mid. Like, I knew he was good. Did not think he had that in him, though. He expects me to run forward. I think I have that in me, don't do I? Yeah. Big shot there from Jalen Green. That's an ego shot right there. Easy shot for Bilal Coulibaly. Back into the game comes Jalen Suggs. And I mean, Jalen Suggs can just do Jalen Suggs things. One of the best slashers in the entire game. It's a good pass and a great shot there for Alperen Şengün.
And this one got very ugly very quick. Jalen Suggs and Jalen Green, the two of those guys just began to destroy my opponent, who just gave up.
Here we go. A 41-point win in the end. Pretty good. Like, I'm not gonna lie, I had a pretty good game right there. And I'll take it. I thought I played well. So now we're going to the final grades, and we're going to be looking at 4 things, and we're going to be totaling it up. It's all going to be out of 5. And for the quality of players, I personally believe that this team is pretty good, but the quality of players, I'm going to have to give a 3 out of 5. I think giving it any more than a 3 out of 5 is kind of gassing it, because you can get a lot better, especially with the backup center position. The gap between D-Rob and Nick Claxton is pretty big. And even like Alperen Şengün versus Anthony Davis is a huge difference. So for that reason, I got to go 3 out of 5 for quality of players. For rewarding, I'm going to have to give playing with the no money spent as the most rewarding. Every single time you made an upgrade, I love making videos where I build squads from scratch, because every card you build for your squad is rewarding. Every time you can win a game with these cards, every time you can consistently build, and that's the good thing with budget squads. If you focus on the budget card, you focus on the cheap cards, you never have your Kobe's or your Wembys who are stuck in your team for the entire year. You're constantly upgrading your team, and in my opinion, it is the most rewarding way of playing 2K. So I'm going to give this 5 out of 5 for how rewarding it is. Then there's enjoyment of playing, and this all comes down to preference. Is your enjoyment purely from winning games, as in totals of wins or losses, or how you win games? Do you prefer to grind it out and win with weaker players, or do you prefer to just effectively pub stomp the best teams in the game? That's one of the things where I'm like, you have to make that choice. And for me personally, I prefer winning with weaker players. I prefer winning with budget cards, and I prefer honestly using, give me Jalen Suggs, give me Franz Wagner. I'll take these guys. So I'm going 4 out of 5. I'm not going to go 5 out of 5, even though it's my preference. A lot of people don't like it, but that's it. And lastly, we've got ease of playing. And I'm going to have to give this one a terrible grade, because you can play in TTO and Unlimited. You can't really build a salary cap team. If you're looking to play offline, you could literally play with golds offline, so I'm not counting that. So because you can't really play the salary cap mode in a budget, if you're on a budget, you're literally going to be using golds and emeralds and facing off against guys with diamonds who have the money. I think the ease of playing, like, it has to go into 2, because if you're in Unlimited and you're stuck in high SBMM, you're going to be at a disadvantage every game. If you're going to be playing salary cap, you're not even going to be able to play it. So I got to say, for the complete no money spent experience, unless of course you're looking at a month down the line, but if you're looking to play this game no money spent right now and then just go straight into playing the game online as quickly as possible, I got to give it a 2 out of 5 for ease of play. So total for the no money spent $0 experience, out of 20, I have given it 14. For the $150 experience, I'm literally doing what is in and around that. Let's just say $150, $200 thereabouts. And for that amount of money, what you can buy is, you can buy the penny set, you can buy all of these guys here. You can buy these guys, you can buy Penny, you can buy Iggy, you can't buy Giannis or any of these cards. You can buy all of these, you can buy all of these. and you can get Kobe. So basically, the team you can get is this. This is the team that you can get, in my opinion, the best team. With that money, you can buy all the cards in a set for Kobe. That's really it. Can't get anything more than that. So you've just got the best guys, obviously, in the Kobe set, which is a lot of the best guys in the game. And when it comes to TTO, you can honestly just use the best team in the game. Like, is Ron Artest as good as Kawhi? He's like 90% as good. I think my best team is Kobe, Kawhi, and D-Rob. And you can just put Ron Artest in right there. So is it the best possible team in the game? It's like 99% of it. But Ron Artest is in here. And honestly, you're never going to be at a team disadvantage with these guys. Jesus, lads. This is a very easy matchup here. I face the best team in the game, my budget squad. And I face a guy maybe in his first game with the best team in the game. Well, up there at the best team in the game. I should say, well, that's an easy point there. That is an easy bucket there for Kobe. I was trying to say 17 different things at once right there. But in the end, we do have a 3-point lead, and I might be able to 21-0 this guy, to be honest. Give me that. It's an easy one there for our test. There we go. That's another bucket there from Ron. This guy loves shooting his heavies. So I absolutely love shooting his heavies. And then we're going to go and look at this team for Unlimited. So we've got an elite team. Like, Nick Claxton's got to come in as our backup power forward. And sometimes Nick Claxton plays like the best center of the game. Other times he plays terribly. It'll be interesting how he gets on here. Mobley is a beast as well. One of the best in the game. Victor Wembanyama, D-Rob, the two best centers in the game. You've got an elite player in Booker who can play the 1 or 2. You've got the elite duo. And obviously you've got what some people might argue is the best starting 5 in the game. You don't have, like, the versatility to run, well, not the versatility, the ability to, like, swap in and out of players, but you've just got an elite team. He's got Wemby, so I'm guessing we see the Kobe Bryant there on the bench. Start off to a wide open 3 for Kobe. That's how we start the game. Let's go. Harden cannot guard Kobe, can he? Because we're going to get the wide open rebound there, and a nice dunk there from Mobley. Him running Kobe on the bench is a weird one, though. You don't see a lot of Kobe on the benches, do you? He's running the play, is he? That's a good steal. Let's go, Kobe. Burning baseline, because he's going to expect me to shoot the 3. Nice dunk there by Victor. Alright, good start to the game right here. Great defense by Ron. Our test just out-rebounded their Mobley. That's a kind of mad one right there. And their Victor just let me get in. It's a 9-0 start to the game. Nice take, Kobe. Go all the way to the basket. Good. And Kobe is killing them so far here. He is like the difference maker. You know what? He's giving me it. Green that one, Victor. Come on. He's stepping way too far off. 11-point lead here at the end of the first, though. Someone has to be leaking out. It's Kobe. Oh, they didn't guard him there. Big board, Victor. No, I missed a wide open with Kobe there. All right, still 11-point lead at the end of the first. We're good. All right, using Victor as my primary ball handler might not be the best idea in the world. But we're going to get Kobe open off this, aren't we? Yes, we are. Kobe Bryant misses. Jeez, Victor can contest everything, can't he? Got him. Oh, yeah, it's easy. I blew a wide open midi from Kobe. All right, it's time to the bench in, I guess. He's going to attack Evan Mobley. Didn't need a foul there. Wide open. Oh, I missed. Oh, I'm all over the place right now. He's just running to the basket, and he's got this back to 5. LaMelo wide open. Catch the ball without fading. Thank God you greened that. You were wide open there on the pin down. What were you doing? Got him. Fade. Oh, yeah, Booker. It's just easy. Dunk it, Booker. Oh, okay, Victor. I knew you had that in you, but I didn't think he was going to do it. And that's just unlucky again. Like, we're just getting unlucky. That ball went through my player's hands. And Nick Claxton has gotten a second BS foul called on him. Oh my God. He's just getting lucky baskets here. Oh, it's so open. Come on, Mick. We've got to be winning this game. We're so much better than this guy. As we get called for an illegal screen right there, we just cannot shake this guy. Like, we should be up by 15, 20. I just can't shake him, and it's 4. That's a bad shot. No, he greened a 30% in my face. and we go and miss the 5% because we get slowed down. We lost the second quarter by 10 points. That's not good. Easy. I just blew it wide open with Victor. And we're now down. Oh, come on, Mick. You're better than this. You're so much better than this. Let's go with what was working. Go with what was working for you. Attack the mid-range. Pop on that. Attack the mid every time. And we missed. Good steal, Mick. Get him to back off Kobe for the wide open 3 to make it a 1-point game. It's wide open. Give me that one, Brandon Miller. Big shot. Let's go. Nick Claxton, that's horrendous. 1.5 seconds to go. And we're back to 4. Nick Claxton's had a stinker of a game here. He's been scored on almost every time. And a charge. Oh, we're screwed. We're just getting hoed right here. You know what, Booker? You're going off the floor. Oh, Nick Claxton, you're getting torched right here. You're getting destroyed. They're just targeting Nick Claxton every possession. I don't know what's wrong with him, but he's just not doing anything. I tried to stop it. I couldn't. And now we have got Jalen Suggs, who's got to just be our hero, I guess. Okay, duo in a pick and roll right there. We're back to 10. Good take there by Suggs. Come on. Like, this really, like, we're in panic mode and putting on the budget player. Like, oh, it's a tough loss right there. But you know what? My opponent, he outplayed me. Like, I was killing him in that first quarter. And did he really have to score that basket? Let's kill him the first, but he came back to win that one. So now for the rankings of the, let's just say, the $200. You just want to go and chuck your money into the game and see what you can get right now. And for the quality of players, it is, you can get the best team in the game for around $200. So yes, 5 out of 5. Kawhi Leonard comes in here. Giannis Antetokounmpo, maybe LeBron, depending on how you play, come in here. But like, are they that big of a factor? No. Like, I would give it a 4.99 out of 5, but I'm going to give it a 5 out of 5. If you just want, if your goal is to just come in and play with the best players right now, because obviously if you want to keep doing it, you have to keep spending, but if you want to do it right now, that's what it's going to cost, and you're just going to be playing. So I got to give it 5 out of 5. And then for rewarding, 1 out of 5. There is nothing less rewarding than logging into the game, putting in your credit card details, spending money, and just going and playing a mode. And knowing that no matter what you do in that mode, because you can't get anything good from the modes, eventually down the line, you're either going to, your team's either going to get gradually worse and worse and worse compared to your contemporaries, or you're going to have to spend more and more money. So for that, I got to give it a 1 because it's not rewarding at all to play the game. If anything, there's a fear that your squad's eventually going to be outdated very quickly. And heck, you could argue this squad's going to be outdated with the 5 pink diamonds coming tomorrow. Then for enjoyment of playing, now this is really one of those things where I'm like, it's tough. It is tough to give this. I'm going to give this a 3, whereas I gave the Nomini Spent a 4, because I would rather win with those guys than win with these guys, even though you have a better chance of winning with these guys. But it purely is, do you get your enjoyment from going out with the best possible team and beating people? Is it purely about the win-loss record, or is it about like how you win and lose, how you play? So I'm going to give this a 3, but if you want to argue this to be above Nomini Spent, I'm not going to argue. And ease of playing, I'm going to say 3. I gave the last one a 2, and the reason why I'm going to say 3 is because you can go straight into online, you can go straight into unlimited, and you're never going to be really outmanned in any game mode. The reason why I can't give this a higher in ease of playing is you can see right here, 67,000, you can't play salary cap. And I'm not going to give it a 4 or 5 when you can't play an entire game mode. And now there's the $1,000 experience, which is constantly keeping up with a bunch of $200 ones in a row. Having almost every card in the game, completing collector level. The experience of the all money spent players, which unfortunately is my account. I need to do it for content. So when it comes to this right here, heck, I don't even need to show gameplay of Unlimited because the team is barely better. The Unlimited team is barely different than the team that you guys saw previously. So I'm not going to go out here and like make a big scene out of playing this game when it's just the exact same as the last one. The team is the exact same. Whether like I lost with the $100 or $200 experience, I might go and win with this team, but it makes no difference to the actual like quality. The teams are basically the same. You just win some games and lose some games. The exact same with TTO, where you've got Kawhi Leonard in instead of David Robinson. But there is one specific game mode where if you have every card in the game, you're at such a big advantage. And if you are a salary cap player, the more money you have put in throughout the year and the more time you spend playing this game throughout the year, the better team you're going to have. As you guys can see here, the budget guys are expensive. Heck, Franz Wagner and Jalen Suggs are super expensive. But the only reason they're in here is I love them and they're 2 diamonds. And the reason I'm able to put these 2 guys in and Kareem is that 1, I have Kareem. But 2, you've got Sharif Abdur-Rahim, a 40k diamond. If you bought this card now, you are crazy. If you paid 40k MT for a diamond, right, or sorry for a diamond, a ruby right now, you're crazy. He's about 40k. Cam Reddish, I don't know why he's so cheap. But again, the most expensive ruby in the game, Michael Ray Richardson. He's 600 salary for that reason, even though he's a beast. Brandon Roy is cheap. I don't know why he's so cheap. And then, like, if you got Serge Ibaka when he came out back in the day, if you had Jabari Smith back in the day, although he's only like 11k right now, and then a couple of gold guys just to round off the bench. This team right here is not cheap. I'm not joking. You see this team right here? If you got rid of Kareem, let's just say you replace Kareem with who's the next best 1800 MT center. If you're looking for 1800, you're literally looking at like Şengün. Like that's the difference. Şengün. So you're either spending a whole bunch of MT on a bunch of cards that aren't great right now and don't have much other use other than salary cap. You see 3k for Bobby Portis. So all the budget players just aren't going to be usable. So that is the big thing. And yeah, I obviously with Kareem in there have built what I believe is the greatest salary cap team you can put together of 3 diamonds and an elite bench. You've got Sharif and Cam Reddish, and then off the bench you've got 3 elite players and a decent 4 or 5. All right, I've won this game. I've won this game. The team that I've got compared to the team that he's got, yeah, I've won this game. I don't need to do settings. I don't need to do anything like. I get he's got the nice pre-order Kobe, but who gives a damn about that when I've got the freaking Suggs and get the Suggs duo. Go straight to the basket, Jalen Suggs. I don't even mind if he gets blocked because he's going to be wide open off this one. Let's shoot the leaner. That's green. It's just way too easy. Oh, that's not defense. Let's get back to him. He's just giving me the lane. I genuinely am attacking the basket with one of the best slashes in the game, and I'm like, that's a quit. That's a quit straight away. Just gave me the lane completely there. 5 early for Suggs, and we got him out of here. Oh, Jesus. Yeah, this is a free win right here. Ironically enough, this is the one mode that is the most pay-to-win mode in the game. Like, there are a couple of cheap guys, but like, it's not like Suggs and Thing are cheap. Or it's not like Thing are Suggs and I forgot his name. Franz are cheap salary-wise. They're just cheap MT-wise, but like Kareem is cheaper than some Sapphires. And Suggs comes down, starts the game off with 6 points in the first 26 seconds of the game. It's just too easy for him. It's 8 points now with Suggs in the first minute. That's an easy one on the break. Doesn't matter though. You know what? I could have scored the layup with Sharif Abdur-Rahim, but at this stage, we're just trying to go on with Suggs every single time. And is that a second rage quit in 2 games? Yeah, second rage quit in 2. Let's play one more. All right, we're now facing a legitimate team right here. He's got the beast. He's got the pay to win squad as well. All right, they don't respect Suggs enough. And trust me, no, and I mean that. Nobody. When I say they, I mean nobody respects Suggs enough. Like everybody knows that Suggs is good, but people just don't realize that he's not only good, he is the best slashing point guard in the game. Nice, we got him. That behind the back is just glitchy. Like, Suggs can't stay in front of himself. X-switch this and cover the pass. I can't stop that. Like, I put my hands up and the ball's through my player's hands. I can't do anything about that. Let's go, Suggs. Hit the shooter. In the corner, and that's an easy shot for Cam Reddish. Let's go. Drop step. Dunk it on him. Come on. Oh, lads. Like, defensively, we're immaculate with this lineup here. I just can't score. Genuinely with this lineup. I think that is my first bucket. Dunk that one. It's an easy layup there. Good job. Come on, Franz. Just trying to get Yale involved in this. That's a great layup there from Suggs. Okay, if he runs another one for Franz, we're just going to run. It's fine. Did he really just try to rat cut me there? Great defense, Franz. That's why I rate you so highly. That is why because you can do that. Oh, I missed. I got a lag spike. I thought maybe I looked into getting a green. I want him to stand still for a second or two. Good steal. We're just taking the ball out of his hands right now. Jalen Suggs straight to the basket and finishes through Franz Wagner. That's why he's so good. That's two. We've just taken the ball out of his hands twice there from Cam Reddish. And is Cam going to get the third steal? Oh, it's clean. No, it's not. It's a hack. Oh, we broke his ankles. Straight to the basket. We blew it though. Oh. We did all the right things, but we just had to, we have to trust Kareem in that scenario. If we don't trust Kareem, we're never going to score in that scenario. We broke one of the best defenders in the game's ankles. We just did not trust our center. I got to trust him to shoot. Even though I missed, I got to shoot that every single time with him. Oh. Pump fake. Or pass fake. That is insanely good shot there by Kareem. Get out of the way! Green that. Come on, Cam Reddish. That's green. Come on. If he wants to sit back on that, I'm going to shoot that every single time. Michael Richardson has to be able, like, has got to get him. Perfect. He's going to help off Cam Reddish. Probably the best shooter on the floor right now. And I miss with him. Oh, no. The miss was horrible with... The miss was what's his name? With Cam Reddish. Like, that lost me the game so far. Please. Get me a steal. I used 3 right stick rips. And there's nothing I can do in that scenario. Good steal. Let's run. Game. Come on! What a shot by Michael Ray Richardson. That was a ballsy move to keep Jalen Suggs off. But you know what? It works. If it works, it works. So now we're going to go on to the ratings. And the quality of players obviously is going to be 5 out of 5. You have every player in the game. Whoever your favorite is, you have them. So it has to be 5 out of 5. Then for how rewarding it is, I think all money spent is the least rewarding way to play this game. I don't give a damn about my unlimited record. And this is, again, just a personal thing. I don't give a damn about my unlimited record. I find it more rewarding building towards something. And I don't find just buying a card to be rewarding at all. Like, I found, like, I thought there was a little bit of rewardingness in sniping. I think sniping a card for 3,000 extra to be a bit of a thrill. Going in and just putting in my credit card details and buying a card. Buying VC and using that VC to buy a card is the least rewarding experience I've ever had in my team. I do it for content, but I'm just going to say it like it is. It is 1 out of 5 as far as rewarding goes. Then we've got enjoyment of playing. And as far as just playing the game, even though it's not rewarding, I have to give it a 5 out of 5. You can play every single mode, whatever way you want to play. If you want to use budget cards, you have them all. If you want to use God tier cards, you have them all. If you want to play salary cap, you have them all. If you want to play any game mode, you are never, by choice, going to be outclassed. You will have the best team in the game throughout the year. And this is 1,000 right now. This is going to be 3,000 by the end of the year. But if you have the best team, you're going to enjoy it. You have the choice to use any players you enjoy. If you hate the game in general, then fine. You're still going to get your most enjoyment out of using whatever the hell cards you want without having to think. So for that reason, I have to go 5 out of 5. And then for ease of playing, I got to go 5 out of 5 as well. The salary cap thing is such a big thing with that. You can literally play any mode. Anytime 2K put it in a challenge, if they ever put in a challenge that you need a certain amount of players from a certain team, you need agendas, you need a certain amount of players from a certain team, you don't have to think about who you buy. You don't need to think about MT. You just put the players and do the agendas. You don't have to think. As far as ease of play, it makes the game so much easier. So I have to go 5 out of 5 as well. So overall, we have got 16 out of 20. So ranking all of them out of 20, we have the $1,000 experience at number 1, 16 out of 20. We have the no money spent experience, number 2 of 14 out of 20. And then we have the $200 experience of like 12 out of 20. And the crazy thing is that you might think that this is a like close one because it's like 16, 14, 12. Nah, like that 12 is right now. If you guys don't know, if you just are someone who put in a bunch of money right now and are expecting to not really grind the game out, try to improve your squad, you're gonna just keep using the same team for a while. You're gonna be miserable, and eventually your team's gonna get worse and worse. So the one thing I would never suggest for someone to do is every now and again put in like $50. I would say going full, if you're somebody that if you're a young person and you might say, oh, maybe I'll get $50 for my birthday, I'll get $50 for Christmas, just don't. Just go and play the game, no money spent. You're going to have basically the same squad, and you're going to save your money for something better. Heck, put that money towards getting 2K next year if you like 2K that much. It's just not worth it spending on cards. The no money spent experience in second is what I would advise for everybody. I feel like there is close to zero difference in the enjoyment for a no money spent player and a guy that has every single card in the game. I think you do need to tweak your mentality a little bit to get the most enjoyment out of this. You got to accept that instead of, you might lose 1 out of 10 extra games. If you're a 70% win rate player, you might go down to 60. Heck, you might even go down to 50. But if you accept that you're going to lose a few more games, you might save yourself a couple of $1,000s if you are an all-money spent player. I think it's the way that everyone should play this game, and I think that there's always going to be ways to enjoy the game. And thank God 2K are giving stuff out for no-money spent players, because for a while it was rough. And then top is the $1,000 experience. Look, it is the definitive way of playing this game. Having everything unlocked for you and playing the game whatever way you want to play is the definitive way of playing it. It's just a pity it's going to cost you somewhere between it's going to cost you right now to get to the point where you can do all that about $1,000. If you've been keeping up with everything throughout the year, probably about $1,200. And by the end of the year, if you've been keeping up throughout the year with this experience, you're going to be spending $3 to $5K. Whereas you can have a 90% equally as good experience playing this game, even without major grinding, completely for free. So while yes, it topped the list, I would advise nobody to spend as much money. No one should spend above. If anyone spends money in this game, fine. I'm not gonna tell you how to spend your money, but I would advise nobody to spend money on it. Especially don't spend over 1,000 on this game. Like, I'm doing it for content, but it's dumb. It's incredibly dumb what I'm doing. I'm only doing it because I make money back. It is such a dumb way of playing this game, because once you get into the mindset of basing your progression on building your squad rather than basing your progression off like wins and losses, you're gonna enjoy this game so much more.